This is me in the raw. This is a very rare occasion, man. You guys are seeing me in my true form. My true form. Yeah, I don't have any teeth. I lost my teeth when I was very young. I had all kind of fucked up issues. I had a cleft lip, cleft palate, and up into the nasal cavity. Lots of surgeries when I was a baby. Well, I think at least two. I never got surgeries again when I turned 18, which they said they could do that. But this is me. I wear implants. I didn't get the permanents because I like to be able to take them out when need be. But yeah, this is me. This is the real Jack. This was a long time coming. This is a video that's been a long time coming. I always knew I was going to put a video up like this on my channel. I was just waiting for the right time. I mean, not that it really matters, dude. Nobody really is gonna, even the people that see this video. I mean, it's not like they actually know me. I've never been one of those people that really took, like, I don't know, names and stereotypes and shit like that, right? Some stereotypes are just there because they're there. They're never gonna go away. But I just, I guess let me rephrase that. What I'm trying to say is, I don't take things for face value. You know what I mean? Like if somebody is like behind my back, or if they're like in a room, if somebody makes a comment, I really don't take heed to it unless they're making a physical threat. Then they're gonna have a problem. But yeah. So for the past 2 years now, I have literally been off of the reservation, man. Like I have been off the grid in regards to socially off the grid. And that was for a good reason too. My last relationship, I was doing just fine, right? I had a very nice job. I was making pretty decent money. And yeah, that whole relationship just trashed all of that, man. Trashed all of that. She put my name out there in a bad way, and of course, I literally had to threaten, to take her to the courts, right? Or for defamation and all that shit. It doesn't get you anywhere, though, man. Women get away with so much. They can make all kinds of accusations, right, and have no proof whatsoever. And I guarantee you, people are going to believe the woman before they're going to believe you, the man. Just always have that in the back of your mind when you're flirting with women nowadays. Keep that in the back of your mind before you even go on into any relationships, man. I would say, you know what, don't even go in a relationship. If you're interested in someone and you feel that, then take it very slow, man. And be totally brutally honest with yourself. Think about your future, man. I wish I would have when I was younger. The 3 relationships that I was in, long-term relationships, each one of them fucked me over big time. Why I did it 3 times, I have no idea, man. I think at those times I was doing relationships, I was really keen on finding someone and having a family, And unless you really can't truly know someone, and you really honestly don't know someone. You don't know what goes on in their mind all the time. Right. It's a game. Life is a game, and it's being played nonstop, whether you're participating or not. If you're not participating like me, it's called the art. You know what it is? It's the art of doing nothing. And I have literally taken that to the extreme. Ever since I got out of the military, man, that has been me. It's the art of doing nothing. Do I have regrets sometimes? Yes, I do. Not major regrets though, man. You know what? I've lived a pretty packed full life. You know, it's like it was packed full of all kinds of shit, right? Like I wasn't poor when I was growing. I mean, I wasn't rich when I was growing up or well off. When I was a kid growing up, it was in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, we were poor, man. Hell, there were times when we literally lived in tents. Like we uh very early in, like I maybe like let's see, I want to say maybe I was like maybe 10ish, yeah. Yeah. Somewhere around there. 9 or 10. And me and my family, like my mom and dad, they would we would literally just go around to to the camping places or whatnot, national parks, whatever, and we just set up tents and we would live there. We would live back then. You could. I basically started going out and getting my own at a very young age. I started working when I was 14 years old. I had a job making money when I was 14 years old. I had to. There was no choice. I was driving a car when I was 14 years old. Granted, it was out in the country, but hey. I was a bit on the wild side too. Uh, Very much a thrill seeker to the extreme. There was my times when I had a very good friend, Sam, and he was a thrill seeker too. And when we weren't working, we hardly ever slept. We were either base jumping, skydiving, uh, mountain climbing, and rappelling off of said mountains and then climbing back up. We were doing everything, man. Sometimes I miss those times. I don't know. I'm broke and I'm broken. When I say broken, I mean I'm broken in regards to socially broken. I think I've made it to a point in my life where I'm socially broken, right? I've tried. I put out my effort, man. I'm 55. Now I need to try a different strategy, right? And my strategy now literally is the art of doing nothing. When you don't try so hard and you literally just stay back in the back, sometimes it makes it worse, man. Because that makes people come out of the woodworks to try to get in touch with you. I've had several try that with me. But you know what? I set it up that way. The only time people see me is on YouTube. People may see me when I go to the store, but that's most of the time here. These people, the few people around here where I live, they know me. They know I'm a hermit. In today's world, man, there's a lot of hermits. I mean, look at the nobody's getting married anymore. Nobody's having kids really. Not like the way it used to be. It's a whole culture of just total chaos, man. I mean, you young ones out there, you're going to be experiencing all this chaos full effect. Me, at my age, I'm not gonna be around for that shit. Thank God. Not unless I live to be 100, man. I mean, I don't know. I could. I don't see myself making it, too old in life. I could be wrong though. But I do foresee like a lot of crazy shit incoming with the government and all the shit going on. It's sometimes it seems like the like I'm in some damn alternate reality, right? Like I'm went to sleep and I woke up and I'm in this different fucking time time shift. You know what I mean? Like I'm in another plane of existence where everything has gone stupid. Everybody's common sense is out the window. People coming up with the craziest fucking ideas and claiming that it's real, like men being able to have babies and men actually turning into women and women turning into men and people wanting to be animals and all this crazy shit, dude. You got all the fucking crazy Karens out there that's trying to fucking step on everybody's toes and dictate to them how they should live just like they do when these fucking Karens don't even live by what they preach. You know what I mean? We've let our whole goddamn society be taken over by a bunch of fucking loudmouth Karens. I'm sorry if that sounds extreme, but it's facts, man. It's facts. We are human beings. We're also animals, right? We're biological. So there's certain things built into our chemistry that will never change. No matter how far you roll into the future, it's always going to be like that, right? Our society is literally crashing because I don't know, people don't want to fucking speak up anymore, man. This whole bullshit of like people being afraid to speak their mind is just stupid. Unless you're going to be saying some shit that's very, against the law, then yeah, you know what I mean? But you got these fucking Karens now with this whole collective shout thing, right? This is another thing that pisses me off, collective shout. It's a bunch of fat, old, crusty old women that have nothing better to do than sit around and bitch and whine about everything else and how everyone else should be bitter and miserable like them. And then, then they got hacked, right? This collective shout got hacked, the people, the members of it, right? The community of it. I do not feel sorry for them at all, man. You know what? If you want to try to step in to everybody else's private lives and try to dictate to them what they can and cannot do, well, you better be ready to face some fucking backlash because people are not going to fucking tolerate it. And I'm glad to see that people aren't. You know what I mean? People really, especially you younger ones out there, you really do need to fucking speak up, man. Speak up for things that you know in your heart and your soul that and not just that, but in your logical brain up there, right? Use your common sense and your logic, right? When you see crazy shit going down, don't just sit there on the other side of your screen and be like, well, what am I going to be able to do? Whatever I say is not going to matter. Brother, say it anyway. Speak your mind. Use the internet while you still have it, man. At the rate we're going, man, the internet might not be like it is right now. That's another thing, dude. Enjoy it right now because before too much longer, I have a feeling that it's just going to get worse, man. The internet's going to start becoming more and more policed. So all the freedoms you have on the internet that we've had all these years, it's slowly going away, brothers and sisters. It's going to be run by a bunch of fucking purple, green hair, blue haired, fat, ugly ass fucking women gatekeeping everything. You got that going on. I don't know. Sometimes though, man, I sit back and I occasionally watch this stuff on YouTube and I'll see it, but to me, it's like I'm living in another area, dude. I live out in the country, but here where I'm at, now if I was in the town part, even here in Oklahoma, man, in the towns, well, Stillwater's a university town. Now, if you go in the town part, you're gonna see that crazy shit. I am so glad that I am not married, that I don't have kids right now. I would, man, I literally, that would be a nightmare. I would not want to raise my kids in this culture we got going on right now, because it is toxic as fuck. It's teetering on the scary side as far as the our actual freedoms. You know what I mean? Before long, it's going to start getting to the point that where the only freedoms that you might have is locked away inside your house, right? Who knows? Maybe they're bugging all of our houses too. I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. You know what? I've done my time in the military, man, and I did the shit I had to go, the shit I did when I was in the military, and the shit that I was exposed to, and the shit that I seen, the reality of things that I was exposed to. If the average person only had a small inkling of what goes on in the deep state, yeah, society would fall apart, dude. If they knew what was really going on, if all of you knew what was really going on, that's why there will never be true full disclosure on anything from your government. They will never disclose to you, the citizen, any of that stuff.